Greetings, everyone. It is me, Veronica, and it's sunny. And it happens right after I get out of Weight Watchers. Yes, I'm back on Weight Watchers. I went back to Weight Watchers, which was crazy. I just actually got out of the first meeting. Now, I originally had gone to Weight Watchers in 2012. Then and I kept on in 2013. I remember that much. And I was 215. Got down to 191, was staying at that weight, and then I said, nah. And the reason I said, nah, I don't really need to do it. The reason I said, nah, I really need to do it is because someone else was like, Veronica, you're not that fat, you're not that big, and, we're black, and of course we're going to be a little bigger than everybody else, and you don't want to look like a Skeletor, do you? And I listened to this person. I don't know why I listened to people so damn much when I was younger, but I did. And so, of course, I'm here now. I came out with books, which I want to show you. It's the freestyle. So I was talking to them and everything. Just got out of the part of the meeting where they were talking about freestyle. And I've got my freestyle book, my little booklet that comes with it. I've got Eat What You Love. And then right in the back of it, it's my success story. It's weird because my original one, as you can tell, my original one is at my mom's house. It was so cool to see all the different, weights I got. Like I want to say 212 is when I started. Was I 212 or was I 220? I can't even remember. All I remember is I got to 212. And then I got to 191, and I was so happy and excited about that. But then I realized now after going through their website, one of the things they said is, hey, how much do you weigh? This, that, and the other. And I realized that for me personally, when it comes to eating, I tend to overeat. And as a result, there are things I should be absent from. I should abstain from. That's better. For example, sugar. Now, if you know me, you know that I like candy. My main thing is just cake, cookies, Girl Scout cookies. I bought 8 of them this year. I really don't know why. And in the course of 2 days, I ate 3 Girl Scout cookie boxes. 3. And the thing is, I felt disgusting. And then last night, and the thing is, when I went to my mom's house to visit her, I was fine. Didn't really think about the Girl Scout cookies. And then when I got to the apartment, I'm like, the Girl Scout cookies. And with one of the boxes, I ate the whole thing, except one cookie. And even then, I was like, I'm really not hungry. I don't want to eat these. But my brain was like, just eat them. Just get them out the way. You join Weight Watchers. Just eat them. And, you'll start fresh. Yeah, that's what my brain was saying. Don't know why. So I ate the whole Girl Scout cookies, the whole box, except that one cookie. Today I woke up and I had that one cookie. And I was just like, why did I do that? Why did I do that? So today's, which is really weird, this whole week was talking about, how do you know if you're hungry, if it's internal or external? Like, are you really hungry or not? And this one woman said, which was something that was really good. She said, she has like fruit out. She just, she has some fruit out. So if she wants to eat fruit throughout the week, she can go pick it up and eat it. She said, if she's going for her fruit and goes, oh, I want that banana. Like, I'm hungry. Yeah, I will eat that banana. Then she knows she's starving. She's hungry. But if she looks at the banana and says, I don't really want the banana, then she knows I'm craving. And I was like, I didn't think about it that way. I've never thought about it that way. So I'm starting to now look at my foods. I also realized that I need to get back into the habit of eating veggies. When I was at my mom's house, I actually made the effort. I think being in this apartment with 10 other people. Yes, 10 other people. Yeah, with the apartment of there being like 10 other people as a result, I don't really have an area of my own because a lot of times, and for whatever reason, it feels like I'm not able to put my stuff out. Or people, mostly it's really just the guys. The guys will then go and crowd around my space. So one of the main things that I'm going to work on for March, which is beyond the scale, mine is to be a lot more open. Like, open my legs, if you will. And, you know, take up space. And I say open up my legs, take up space. When I didn't have a car, I would take the bus. And every time I took the bus, because I was getting up like at 6 o'clock to make not 8 hour, but I would get up at 6 a.m., 5 o'clock to make sure that I would get to my job, which started at 8 or 7. So sometimes I would get up at 4 or 5 to make sure that I would get to my 7 o'clock job. And it never happened without fail. I would go to sleep, wake up, and there would be a creepy guy sitting right next to me going, and he would smile. It would always be a guy who would smile when I wake up, like, why are you smiling at me waking up and realizing you're right next to me? It's creepy. And the thing that made it really creepy is that there were open seats. And it even happened when I wasn't sleeping. I would have guys that would purposely sit right next to me. And then they would spread their legs to where they were touching me. They're in my space. So then I would cram over to the side and they would just open up their legs more and kind of smile and they were as if they were getting off on me being uncomfortable. And that's why I say open legs, be more, because I'm having that happen at the apartment. I'm not having the guys physically do it, but some of the guys, they are taking up space. Like, we have 4 refrigerators. I share a refrigerator with 5 other people. What gets me is that I know of at least 2 or 3 of the other people that have their own refrigerators. And instead of them putting stuff in their refrigerator, they'll put their stuff in my refrigerator. They'll put it in the refrigerator that I'm using with the other people. So it's like it's always crammed with shit. It's always jam-packed with shit, and I can't put my stuff in there. But yesterday night, when I actually went to the other refrigerators, I saw things that were open, and I'm like, well, why the fuck is that going on? That's literally what I said out loud, because I was just so irritated. Like, you guys really going to do that right now? Really? You guys are going to be assholes? Yeah. So, creating my success story, I'm going to tell you guys, as I said in here, if you can read it, what I said is, I want to not have diabetes. I want to not have my knees hurt. I want to be able to walk up 5 flights of stairs without getting winded. That's why I've rejoined Weight Watchers. I also downloaded Lose It. I'm also on Fitbit. I'm going to put my name down there, my Fitbit person, if you want to join me. My Beyond the Scale moment, as well as, I'm trying to show you, right now my target weight is 220 pounds. Yes, that's right, it's 220 pounds. My 5% target weight is 11 pounds. It's kind of depressing saying it out loud, but I really want this to work. And I think for me, my main thing when it comes to Weight Watchers is I do really great. And for whatever reason, I have somebody who says, you don't need to do it. Or, why do it? And instead of saying, well, I'm doing it because I want to do it. And even then, when I tell somebody I'm doing it because I want to do it, when I get, shut down, instead of me saying, okay, fuck them, I'm going to do what I want, I become a people pleaser in the sense that I purposely allow myself to, I sabotage myself. Because I feel this other person knows more than me about my body. And that's something I have to work on. But anyway, this is really just, holy crap, I'm doing it. And when I joined, I just also want to let you know that when I joined for 6 months. The reason I joined for 6 months, right now, Weight Watchers, and again, they did not pay me. They didn't pay me. They could really care less. This is just something I noticed. My incentive also was, they said if you joined and if you did either, I believe, 3 months or 6 months for their online and their meeting thing, you would get $100 gift card if you lost 10 pounds within that first, the first 2 months, or if you lose a bunch of if you lose 5 pounds, I want to say if you lose 5 pounds, I really do want to say if you lose 5 pounds or whatever, that's what happens. But now I can't remember, and I feel bad. I'll post the website down below so you can read it yourself. Good gravy. That's what it is. Anyway, it's after 11. I've got to get to work, and I actually have to buy food, or at least get healthy food. So I'll talk to you guys later. Adios. I'm going to pick a different, I'm going to pick another different one because I realized adios. And so I'm going to say deuces.